take a look at this video. This is clay bricks. This is the new method of molding blocks for building houses. As cement and sand is becoming much more expensive than anything now, people are now resorting to the olden days method of building houses. Just take a look at the way these people are using clay, the same clay that our forefathers used to build houses in the olden days. We call it mud back then, but today it is now called molded clay. I mean clay bricks. Now this engineer who is using this method to build these houses, this one is happening here in Nigeria. It's not whether you think, and they use it to build all kinds of houses, block of flats, you know, all these your duplexes, beautiful houses, many beautiful houses that this guy has built with this thing, and is here in Nigeria. In fact, this particular project I seen like this is currently he did this one I think in Benue State, and he says that this thing is far more cheaper than block. Look at how they mold the block here. They first pour small dust of cement, and at the top again they pour small dust of cement again. I don't know exactly why they pour it, but I think all these things according to how people are saying it, they say it's even stronger than our normal cement bricks. You can see now this is a block of this thing that they are building with it here. You can see a rising building. You can see they're already at the deck level. In fact, they've decked it and they are moving up again. So it's not as if whether you want to ask whether can it. After all, people say these things are not even the things that hold the house. And again, still people say that this thing is stronger than the normal bricks, and it is way cheaper. In fact, at the time of the comparison, they said if you have to build a house and it's going to cost you 3 million with bricks, that if you build the same house with this thing, that it will likely cost you 1.something million, which is almost 50%, or let's say 70%. So if you can cut 30% or 40% off your initial plan, you know how much that is going to mean to you. But for the engineers in the house, what do you think about these bricks? Do you think this thing is going to crack the same way we used to see it crack in the olden days? When you look at all those our forefathers' houses in our village, you see that they crack somehow. Do you think these ones are going to crack like that or not? So just keep watching. You see, one thing I've noticed about the thing is that looking at how they set it, I don't know whether it's the perfection of just the engineer. The thing looks much more like, it looks smarter, looks straight, looks neater than the regular ones they do with bricks. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I don't know if anybody have a different view apart from like what I have. I see this thing looking better than our regular bricks. The only question I just have to ask, and I will ask always, is do you believe that this thing could be cheaper than normal bricks? And do you believe that this thing could equally last longer than normal bricks? That is, it will not crack and come and cost unexpected expenses in the future. Probably like when the house don't stay like 4 years, then they call it dry, then you see some cracks in the walls. Do you think such things are not going to happen? What is your take as an engineer looking at this idea? What is your take? Do you think this is commendable? Should we continue to promote it? And do you think it has any adverse effect on our society, on our community lands? You know, digging to get all these things might mean a lot. You know, digging into the ground to get the clay. How did they even get these clays? You know, what is your suggestion about this whole thing? What is your thought about this whole thing? Kindly educate us so that we can get to understand.